Hi guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. We are still in April, so all month long we are doing April dupes because a long time ago I thought April Fools, April dupes, how cute! And so now every April is my dupes month. None of these videos are sponsored. All of this makeup is purchased with my own money, so don't be surprised if you see a sample size, trial size, travel pack, something like that, because we're trying to make a penny, stretch as far as we can in my budget. I don't know about yours, but I know a lot of people have a lot of feelings about dupes. I do think that it gives the buyer a lot more options in terms of price point as well as potential ingredients and allergies, fragrance-free versus fragrance, company selection, and things like that. So again, I understand a lot of people have a lot of feelings about dupes. I personally don't necessarily mind a dupe every now and then, especially for price point. Because just because you can't afford the high end doesn't mean you should miss out on the trend. Anyways, with all of that being said, in today's video we are facing off the KOSAS Blush is Life Baked Dimensional and Brightening Blush against the MOIRA Cosmetics Marvelous Baked Blush. So let's talk a little bit about these. Let's start with the KOSAS. I got the shade Wavelength, which is described as Warm Peach. This is the box. This is the component itself. And a little bit about this is that it is $29. You get 4.5 grams or 0.16 ounces. It comes in 11 shades. You can also get a mini trio pack for $38, which includes Dare, Spellbound, and Euphoria. I don't think that they offer any other trio packs. That's just the only one that they offer. And it boasts that the key ingredients in this are squalene, hyaluronic acid, and that it is talc free. A little bit about what KOSAS says on their website about it. Turned on cheeks, a clean, silky smooth, talc-free powder blush baked with squalene and hyaluronic acid in dimensional color duos for a healthy flush of color. Each shade is baked and swirled with 2 different tones to create alive, easy-to-wear colors. Soft, smooth powders melt into skin and blend seamlessly for a skin-like, radiant finish. No harsh lines. It's buildable, long-wearing color you can't mess up. Now available in 3 new extra decadent shades. Clinically proven, dermatologist tested, safe for sensitive skin. The key ingredients of squalene and hyaluronic acid hydrates and balances, helps balance skin's ideal oils and moisture levels, and then the clinical results that KOSAS boasts for this blush says after 4 weeks, 100% agreed this blush is easy to wear, makes me look healthier. 100% agreed this blush is easily blendable, glides on smoothly and evenly, and melts into skin. And 97% agreed this is the best powder blush I've ever tried and would recommend this to a friend. This is based on a consumer perception study of 33 women using Blush is Life. 33 is not a lot for a clinical test or clinical result, but I do appreciate their approach. Moving on to the MOIRA Cosmetics Marvelous Baked Blush. This is the outside packaging. This is the component itself. So very similar in terms of shape. Not so much color, but this is $10 for 4 grams or 0.14 ounces, so slightly less. You can get a bundle of all shades, which they provide 8 shades, so you can get the bundle of 8 shades for $72 on their website. I only know where you can get MOIRA is on their website. I am not familiar if you can get MOIRA Cosmetics in store, whereas you could get KOSAS, I forgot to say, you can get KOSAS at Sephora as well as online at Sephora or on their website. This also is talc free, and a little bit about what MOIRA Cosmetics says about their product is MOIRA Marvelous Baked Blush delivers a naturally radiant glow with a silky smooth flush of color. Each marble swirl combines two complementary tones, creating effortless multi-dimensional color that melts seamlessly into the skin. The weightless baked formula glides on smoothly and offers buildable coverage for both soft daytime looks and layered evening glam. With its talc-free, vegan, and skin-loving formula, it leaves a luminous, healthy finish, never glittery, always glowing. Cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free, sulfate-free, phthalate-free, gluten-free. So, very similar claims to both of these blushes. Side by side, initially, it does look like the MOIRA is a bit more on the shiny side, or glowy side rather. You don't see a whole bunch of that in the KOSAS. However, using these types of baked blushes before, sometimes once you dip into the actual pan of a baked blush, it reveals a lot more of that mica-y type of glow. So we'll just have to wait and see. I tried to pick two colors that I thought were similar, with the Peach Cobbler from MOIRA as well as the Wavelength from KOSAS. If you are unfamiliar with how we test products or test dupes, I like to try to use them side by side by getting a match or color match that is as close as possible. KOSAS offers 11 shades, MOIRA offers 8 shades, so it's not always easy to color match, but I got the ones that I thought were the closest. These are extremely orange or peachy for my tone or my skin tone, so we'll have to see what goes on. But I do like to use them side by side, so we will be using MOIRA Cosmetics on this side as well as KOSAS on this side. I have not set the middle of my face. I put some powder on my forehead as well as my neck because I'm wearing a white shirt, so I didn't want to get everything too gross and things like that. The brushes that we are going to be using are the Morphe PK14 powder brushes. These are just very large powder brushes. I just cleaned them from my last blush video, so they are good to go. And yeah, that is what we are going to do. Okay, I have some thoughts and feelings after the application. This side is the MOIRA. It is a very, very light sheen of color. It's almost more of like a blush lighter than an actual blush. And then over here is the KOSAS. Very, very pigmented. I almost put too much on my brush and I had to dip it off on the back of my hand and on my fingers. It was kind of everywhere. On the skin, they look fairly similar. MOIRA is definitely giving a lot more of a highlighter glow than the KOSAS is. KOSAS is giving a lot more color than the MOIRA is. However, looking at myself in the mirror, I'm still getting a sheen, a very nice sheen from both of the blushes. I don't think that these are necessarily an exact dupe for each other. I personally think that the MOIRA it leans more towards like Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten, if you ask me. I heard that these were like similar, so that's why we're doing the dupe video. I have a Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten right here. I know you probably won't be able to see that necessarily on camera, but this has a lot more of like that mica-y shine to it. It's a little bit more of like a blush lighter than the KOSAS is, whereas the KOSAS does give you that wonderful, beautiful like shine to it or like glow to your skin. I'm not necessarily seeing that these are like similar enough that I would recommend the MOIRA in place of the KOSAS. I would probably, again, recommend the MOIRA in place of the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. Now I kind of wish that I would have done a review on that. So, between these two, there is a $19 savings. I'm not going to say it's not a dupe, but I think it's a good alternative, not necessarily a dupe. The KOSAS has a lot more blush pigment, and the MOIRA has a lot more like highlight pigment to it, making the MOIRA more of like a highlight rather than a blush, and the KOSAS being like a true blush. So that's what I'm going to say. If you're looking for cost savings, could you probably get away with it? Yes, but just be aware that the MOIRA, that's like shimmer, you know, like that's a shine. That's not like a lit from within glow, that's like a shine. I will link these down in the description box below. Have you tried the KOSAS or the MOIRA? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the description box, or not in the description box, the comment section below. Even let me know what you think like of them on and my assessment of the blushes, because again, we're getting like highlight, we're getting like dewy over here. So that's what I'm going to say for these. I think that they're decent. MOIRA is a decent alternative, but I liken it more to the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten, which I will also link this down in the description box below. Some of my favorite blush actually is this Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. Well, there you go. It's our first not dupe, our first kind of dupe of 2026. So as I said, I will link these in the description box below, so if you want to check them out, you can do that on your own time. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give it a big old thumbs up, as well as subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on any more dupe videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys.